Hi everyone, welcome. I hope that you're doing really well today. Today I'm coming to you with my week in review. I'm also going to add in some current favorites. I'm just trying to get caught up. I know it's really late into the month to be doing that, so I'm just going to kind of combine. Not a lot has changed, not exaggerating. So if you are interested in my week in review and you are interested in some of the favorites that I've really been enjoying lately, please keep watching. So I just filmed a Get Ready With Me. My first one, it seems like, in years. Slight exaggeration, not really. But, fun fact, it has been super basic. It has been super easy, no thought, as far as my makeup looks have gone, especially the past 2 weeks. As far as weeks in review, current favorites, I will tell you right now, you. Number one, you. None of this is meant like as a bragging thing. Please don't take it that. I'm just trying to set the picture here, especially this past 2 weeks. You all, I have felt you. I have felt your prayers for my daughter, for my whole family. I have felt your love. I have felt your strength. There just are no words for that. You know, I could walk in my makeup room. I could walk in this filming room. I could go through every drawer of makeup, and I have a lot. All of the thousands of dollars in makeup, in filming equipment, in lighting, in microphones, all of it meant nothing. The only connection that I felt with that camera the past couple weeks was missing you. Missing the friendships, missing the communication. That's what I've missed. You are definitely my favorites over any makeup product that I have. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I thank you for my daughter and from her family. There is an update in the Get Ready With Me, more of a, I'm not giving a lot of detail because that's her. I want to respect her privacy. If it was me, you know, I'd probably tell you everything, even stuff you didn't want to know. But I thank you so, so much. I truly do, and she thanks you. And you all have just proven again to me, once again, you helped me get through so many things in life. So many things in life, and I thank you for that. So, let's get on to the material favorites before I get emotional, because I could do that very quickly. Okay, so this week, and you will see in the Get Ready With Me, I have been using, for the past week, the CoverGirl, the new True Blend Matte Made Foundation Comfort Matte Transfer Resistant. Okay. CoverGirl has come so far, don't you think? I mean, and I've said this before when I've used something CoverGirl that's kind of impressed me. When I was a teen, yes, they made makeup then. When I was a teen, as far as the drugstore, there wasn't a lot to choose from. CoverGirl was one. And CoverGirl would turn my oily skin this beautiful shade of Oompa Loompa. It was attractive. You know, I'm very pale. I have a lot of pink and red undertones in my skin. So I had, you know, the pink, pale, reddy skin, and then I had the orange face. It was always a fan favorite. But CoverGirl has truly come so far. I have this on, like I said, I did the Get Ready With Me. I've been wearing it. I really, really do enjoy this. I started to combine all these in my Get Ready With Me, but I was afraid it would just be too much, so I hope I'm not repeating myself. I did try this with 2 brushes. I tried it with the heart-shaped It Cosmetics brush that they came out with a pink sparkly handle, and I also tried it with an Artiste brush. Did not really care for it. I did not feel like the coverage was as good or as long. With this foundation, with my combination skin, now it has been very humid. I've been in and out a lot. It's been crazy. I've been fatigued. I'm going to keep this in my collection. I am pleased with it. My preferred method is either using the Maybelline beauty sponge or one of the Miss A's beauty sponges. Both of those are very, very good sponges. I find that they really apply this, most foundations, but this one in particularly did much, much better with those sponges than any brush. I feel like you're going to get a good 8 to 10 hour wear. It really depends on how you set your face with any foundation, but with this one, I've been using the MAC blot powder, the loose, obviously it's loose powder. I've been using this a lot, so this is all that this has been around. I tell you, I know a lot of people do not like the spun, the Coty Air Spun. That stuff, if you get that to set your face, it's not going anywhere. But this has done a really nice job. So they do work nicely together. The Coty Air Spun, I'd probably get another hour or two if I use it with this. I'll try that at a later time. I'm trying to get through a lot of my powders. And so I am pleased with this. Just followed a really hard act to beat. It really did. But I'll get to that in a minute. This was nice. It is very comfortable. It is a much more, I think a lot of people with mature skin would find this very flattering. I didn't notice it emphasizing anything that I didn't want emphasized. And like I said, you're going to get about a good 8 hour wear from this foundation. They do have several shades. This one is L60 Light Nude. You will see in my haul that I did get a darker one. I don't remember the number right now, but I do enjoy this. I am going to keep this in my collection. This would also be a good one to mix, I think. I think it would be mix friendly. So far, that is my take. The CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation. That is my take on this foundation. Okay, I looked everywhere for this foundation. As soon as I heard about it, I wanted it. I finally found it. The Revlon Color Stay Full Cover Foundation. It's in a nice little convenient squeezy tube, really easy to take on the go, throw in your bag. Not that you're going to have to worry about touch-ups with this. You're not going to have to worry about touch-ups at all with this. This is in shade 150 Buff. I absolutely love this foundation. If you are a full coverage girl, you will like this foundation. You might even love it. Once again, this with a sponge is much better on me. I like it much better. I like the wear time. This wear time is insane. This is what I wore the whole time my daughter was in the actual hospital before they moved her to the rehabilitation center. The day after her surgery, I got up and got ready about 9 a.m. I got to the hospital. They had moved her from ICU to her room, and I went in. We thought she was supposed to be in ICU for the whole Friday, and she wasn't. She was transferred to her own room that morning. She was doing well. So I had this on, and I got ready to leave, and I mentioned to her, I said, would you like me to come stay with you at night? And she and my son-in-law seemed to be kind of relieved at that thought. Still, you know, it was hard because she had no use of her left side at that point. I, you know, did mom and tough. I came home and I thought, I don't have time to do a whole lot. I'm just going to change clothes, put on something comfy, some yoga pants and a shirt, head back to the hospital. My husband had me take a nap because he said, you're probably not going to rest, take a nap. So I took a quick nap, got up, kind of startled, took care of my dogs, and it was time for me to go back to the hospital. I had this on. Didn't touch up my makeup, did not touch my makeup. I didn't worry about it. I mean, literally I could have cared less about my makeup. So I come home the next day, and the first thing I did was come in and wash my face. And I took a makeup wipe, and there was still makeup on the wipe. I could visually see 27 hours, I think it was 27 or 28 hours later, this was still on. It wasn't as fresh looking as it was, but it's still, I glanced, I think the last time I looked in the mirror was about the 18-hour mark, and it still looked good. Not like I'd want to go out to dinner, but it wasn't like I was going to scare small children if I ran into them in the hallway. So this is amazing. It wears beautifully. This is a little more matte than the CoverGirl. The CoverGirl's kind of a soft matte. This is, it's not an unflattering matte for mature skin, but it's just a little bit of a drier. I just felt a little drier. Could have been hospital air. But I love this. I made myself put it down. I use this so much. I really do love this. If you like full coverage foundation, this would be one to try. Get it somewhere that if it doesn't work, hang on to your receipt, take it back. I don't care. I don't care how much or how little it is. This is another favorite. This is by Built. And I guess it's a Yeti, kind of a knockoff. This makes my water stay cold all night. This is amazing. I love this. I have one in like a gunmetal color, and you'll see me haul like a greenish color. No, purple. I got purple. I got my mom a green one. Love those. Wonderful. This is something else. This is something else that is a favorite. I have been trying to keep my protein high because I'm exhausted. And this has helped. This has helped me so much. And I just saw on one of my keto Facebook groups that I'm on that somebody said they own their, somebody said they put their MCT oil in here, shake it up really good and drink it that way. And that's one good way to get their oils. So I might try it, maybe with a caramel. I don't like artificial strawberry, but this one is actually good. This is strawberry cream, and it reminds me of the Quick. Remember Nestle's Quick when they had the strawberry? Maybe they still do. It's what it tastes like. I like the strawberry. Love the caramel, love the vanilla. The chocolate, it's like a watered down chocolate milk, so I don't care for it. And I'm not going to try the banana cream. That's just not kind of my thing. And I can't find the cookies and cream around here. I might order some because these really are good. I read somewhere if you're like doing a bunch like I have been, you should have at least 30 grams of protein in every meal to keep your body, you know, going. And so this is an easy way to do it and me not to have to worry too much about it. Okay, let's talk about these really quickly. These are the LA Colors. I use these in my Get Ready With Me. These are the LA Colors Fancy Eyeshadow Palette. This is the Fancy. They're not all the Fancy. This is the Fancy. This is the Flirty, and then we have the Frisky. I used the Fancy the most. I have it on again today. You know, and you'll see in my Get Ready With Me, I use this on my lid. I use this in my crease as my transition, as my crease color. I use this on my lid. Sometimes I would mix the both of these. And I did my concealer first, and I had no fallout with these. None. I never did. Now, I did use this one from the Flirty. I used this one a couple times and did have some fallout. If you are one that enjoys getting less expensive makeup and making really phenomenal looks out of it, these could be really nice. I've still gotten a lot of emails and messages with more requests for drugstore type makeup instead of higher end. And so I did, in a haul that I'm going to video here in a little bit, you're going to see that I have purchased a lot of drugstore eyeshadow palettes. These being some of them. And like I said, the colors are really pretty. They lasted. They went nowhere. Even on my long days, they stayed right there, looking gorgeous. Here's some swatches from the Flirty palette. So these were at Family Dollar, and I tell you, they really did the job. I have used these for going on 3 weeks now. I am going to put them away because I've used them for that long. $5 or $6. It's pretty good stuff. I also picked up the I Love Makeup Glow Palette. It's also from LA Color. As you can tell, I used a lot. I use this a lot. Just take my brush. I would just tap it in today. I think I mixed these two today. It's worked beautifully. I used this, solely this, for probably most of the month. For at least 3 weeks. Yeah, for a long time. I used the Physicians Formula BB bronzer. This is the light medium. It's just a beautiful bronzer. I really like it. It's very pretty. It wears a long time. Recently, I got the CoverGirl Chocoholic bronzer. I thought, when I start self-tanning again, I'm going to love this bronzer, because I'm like, oh, it's a little dark. It's a little dark. I have it on. I use a fluffy brush. Look at that collar. It's scary. But imagine that as an eyeshadow. I mean, yes. I use a fluffy brush. What brush did I use? Do I have it? Use a fluffy brush. It blends beautifully. It like melts right into your skin. It's just gorgeous. The color that it comes out, even on somebody as fair as myself, is beautiful. I love this. Don't pass that up. It's very, very pretty. Very nice. It feels so luxurious. It's just, I love it. Something that I used to use all the time, and I just recently got into my backup stashes, and I'm like, oh, this makes life so much easier. This is the Maybelline, the Skinny Brow Precise. Y'all, look at this. I mean, it's like the size of a brow pencil, real thin, but no, it's an eyeliner. If you want to tightline, but you get kind of freaked out by putting a regular size, you know, one of those big fat pencils in your tightline, then this is perfect, because it gets right up there in between your lashes, and it wears all day. This is just beautiful. I love this. I have several backups. Beautiful. If you need something for your tightline, this is good. Try this. I think it's like $5 or $6. It's good. This is something, these two things, I was watching Kathy from Kathy's Beauty Chats. I'm going to link her down below. And she was talking about these, and I got this one. I got two. It's the Maybelline Master Camo. I got 30 and 60, which is pink and orange. I love this. This, I think, once I self-tan, which I'm hoping to tonight, I did my exfoliation earlier, that's really orange. I think I'll like it after I self-tan, like I said, when I'm using a darker concealer and etc. Because that's really, you know, that's pretty deep. Now, the 30, the pink one, oh my gosh, y'all, I love this so much. It's just like a real light, pale, pinky, a hint of peach maybe. I love this. One of the stores I was at, because I go get stuff to take to Jackie or get, you know, something for my granddaughter, and, you know, I always had to look in the makeup. Shopping therapy. Well, one of the stores I was in had these on clearance, half off, and I was like, are you kidding me? I love this. This is my new best friend. This is making me not look like a zombie on no sleep at all, and it was still giving me a bright, fresh look. I was such a good faker. This is amazing. I was so upset. So I got them. They had two. I got them both. And then somewhere had them buy one, get one half off, and I got two more. I will always have this. I love this so much. It is amazing. Now, she also talked about the Maybelline Dream Lumi. I used to use this, and then I went to the Age Rewind that has the little sponge tip thing. But I have enjoyed this. These are all the concealer I have been using lately. and I love it. I have it on again today. Like I said, I'll probably use this once I self-tan, but the pink, oh, the pink, I love. This is a favorite. I do like this. If you have oily skin, this is probably going to be your best friend. This is the Too Faced Peach Mist Mattifying Setting Spray. It truly is mattifying. Here's the thing. The first couple times I used this, it left white spots all over my face. I'm telling you, no sleep. You shake it really good, then you won't have the white spots. But if you don't shake it really good, you're going to have the white spots. But this does keep you mattified. Believe me, our humidity has been off the chart, and I have not had any trouble at all, even in my oily T-zone. So this is really good. And that is it for my favorites and for my week in review. I appreciate you not minding that I combined them this time. I'm just trying to get caught up. So now that I have a second space, jokingly we're referring this to Studio B. Studio A is my beauty room, our house. This is our other, anyway, this is Studio B. It's kind of a joke, and I just think it's catchy now, so I said that's what I'm going to say. But I hope that you all have a wonderful day, have a great start to your week, and I will see you in the next video very soon.